Welcome to episode 185 of the Lone Hockey Podcast, where today we're going to be talking about some standouts in last night's matchup between Chicago and Colorado. And great game from the Hawks. And they played really well all around, I thought. And they were able to beat Colorado. Obviously, a really tough team to beat, especially them trying to beat Colorado in their own rink. They've always had a tough time trying to do that, but they did a really good job last night, and they were really noticeable at being able to create chances and create plays inside the offensive zone. I thought Connor Bedard, starting with him, had a great game, and he would have had 3 points if one of his goals didn't get called off, but he was just really noticeable. He was really flashy, of course. He was driving the net. He was stopping at the net. I felt like he was very effective at being able to be tenacious around the crease in this game, and it really showed. And he was really noticeable at being able to create second chances. And he is the type of player when you watch him, he's more of a first chance type of player where he likes to take his shots and just generate quality shots off the first chance and the first opportunity versus you don't necessarily notice him going after his own rebounds. And not that's not a criticism of him, but it's just more a matter of how he plays the game. He likes to play more direct off his first chance and his first opportunity when he gets the puck and when he's in the zone offensively. And yesterday I noticed a lot more of that counter approach where he's able to still manage possession and still gain entry effectively, but at the same time he was able to do a really good job of being tenacious around the crease and creating those second chances. And he was really noticeable there. I felt like he did a really good job. I felt like he did a really good job of doing that. And he was really noticeable all around throughout this game. And then Tyler Bertuzzi as well. I really like his checking ability. I felt like he's been really hot to start the year, and he's been really noticeable to start the year. Just been all around very effective, and being able to create more offense and being able to be a play driver in that sense has been a key component to his game. And obviously, his goal scoring has gone up lately as well, so that's really key for the Hawks to be able to get him going. And he's played really well with Connor Bedard as of late as well. So that's a duo you might be able to see more of down the stretch. So we'll see how things go and how things continue to go about with Bertuzzi as well. And then Colton Dock and Frank Nazar, two guys who are on the same line. And obviously mid-season call-ups, recent call-ups, and the most recent being Colton Dock. But him being in the lineup now, what I've really noticed from Doc is his checking ability and physical play. I feel like he's a tenacious player. He wants to win pucks. He wants to win second chances. He wants to win 50-50s. He's very engaged offensively and on the forecheck. He's a guy you really want to have active on the forecheck and in his own checking ability because that really allows him to be able to control situations and be able to control offensive scenarios as well. I felt like Doc was really noticeable and even noticeable in the ozone as a passer. I felt like his pass first game was there and just how he's able to create chances, how he's able to create offense, how he was able to create a lot of rebound opportunities in general. So he was really good there. And obviously, Frank Nazar was really great as well. He had a goal in this game. And the primary assist on his goal was Doc, actually. So with Nazar, he was really noticeable, really flashy all around. And I felt like he played a really solidified game, both offensively and defensively. That's something that he's been trying to work on. It's not necessarily the offensive game because the offense has always been a big component to him, but mostly the defensive side of the puck, like any young player, they are going to go through trial and error when it comes to trying to understand the defensive side of the game. But with Nazar, he did a really good job yesterday. I felt like being able to be involved in defensive scenarios and defensive positions and did a really good job there. And then Teuvo Teravainen, I really liked his back checking ability. Again, he almost had a goal in this game. He hit the post and people thought it was in, but ended up not going in. It hit the post and came back out. But he would have had 2 points otherwise. He had an assist and finished with the assist in this game. I felt like he was noticeable, very flashy, and just being able to create more interior shot volume, which is something that you didn't necessarily notice as much throughout the early stages of the season, but as the season's gone on a little bit more, I feel like Teravainen's been a guy who can really be a stabilizing force offensively and provide some secondary offense when need be. So he's more reliable in that secondary type role, and I feel like he does a really good job in that perspective as well. And then on Colorado's side, I didn't notice too many players. I mean, obviously, you're going to notice Cale Makar and Nathan McKinnon every game. And I felt like Arturi Lehkonen was really good in this game. And Casey Middlestat was noticeable as well. But the one guy that really kept coming back to me was Yuso Parson, who has experience playing against the Hawks quite a bit, given that he was playing with Nashville and is still now in the same division after being traded to Colorado from Nashville. So Parson was really good, really flashy, and he had a really nice goal in the first period early on to be able to put Colorado up. And obviously, it was the only goal for Colorado in this game, but they still did a good job trying to create their chances. They created some volume from many different players in terms of shots, and I felt like Parson was that one guy that really stood out to me offensively and from a defensive perspective all throughout this game as well.